If you are signing slash executing any agreement slash contract, and this contract can be worth rupees 100 crores of transaction for a business, or it can be a very small business transaction, or for that matter it can be a simple agreement such as a lease agreement. In all these cases you obviously need to read these agreements and contracts, but one thing that you need to make sure apart from that is that whether there is an arbitration clause in this agreement slash contract or not. And now this might sound a little bit funny, but in most cases where clients approach us, whether they are corporate clients or individual clients, they have no clue whether they had an arbitration clause in the agreement or not until there is a dispute. But ideally, if you are executing any contract, you should be very well aware whether there was an arbitration clause in this particular agreement slash contract or not, because this will eventually change the complete game when there will be a dispute on this contract. Now see, the very first thing that an arbitration clause does is that if there is a dispute to this particular contract, then you have completely lost the option of going to the court at the very first instance. Now you'll only have the option of proceeding with arbitration. And there are certainly a lot of advantages of arbitration over traditional litigation, but the point is that you should at least know what you are losing out on. The second thing that an arbitration clause does is that it particularly mentions the place where the arbitration proceedings will take place. So for example, if I am in Delhi and I sign a contract with a party that is sitting in Mumbai, and the contract happens to mention that the arbitration will happen in Mumbai, then it will mean either I or my lawyers will have to travel to Mumbai, or for that matter I can have lawyers in Mumbai, which might mean some additional cost to me. And the third and the most important change that is going to happen is that if arbitration proceedings do happen and then there is an arbitral award that is passed against you, now your ability to take it to the court and challenge it is fairly limited.